Hey, what's up you guys? So tonight I'm going to be taking part in a little group that's here in Albuquerque that I've never been able to go to before, but I've always wanted to. It's called ABQ Street Meet. And what it is basically is it's a group of photographers and models that all meet at one location at a certain time of the day. And they just shoot, and that's really about it. So the last shoot was really close to where I was working, but I got scheduled to work that day, so I couldn't end up going. But tonight is a neon themed shoot, so it's going to be totally in the dark. It starts at about 8 p.m. And it's neon themed, so all the models are going to be dressed in kind of neon colors. I'm assuming people are going to have stuff like glow sticks, different lights, different props that might work for that. And the photographers just kind of run around and photograph them. I'm really excited to try that out. I've never gotten a whole lot of neon experience. It's something I've always kind of wanted to try. And I really don't know what to expect going into this. I mean, I know that it's going to be pretty comfortable just from what I've heard from friends who have gone. But I hardly know anybody that's going. I'm mostly a landscape guy, so it's going to be weirder trying to get accustomed to doing portraits and stuff like that. I don't think I'll have too big an issue with it. I'm more excited than anything, but it's going to be some new territory. So I wanted to also try and bring this camera along and do some vlogging while I'm there and make a video out of this. I feel like you guys might like watching it. I mean, of course, if you're seeing this, obviously, I think it's good enough to be on YouTube, but I guess only time will tell, really. So in terms of the gear that I'm going to be using, I'm not really planning. I might bring one other lens, but this is going to be my main setup. So I'm going to be bringing my A7R2, and then I'm going to bring this lens that I just bought, the Sony 85mm f1.8. So along with that 85mm, I was thinking about bringing it, and I don't know if I will, my 50mm f1.8. Since it's a portrait shoot, I'm going to want 85mm more than 50mm, but my style of portraits kind of involves the scene around them. It's not just a person always. And that 50mm really lends itself well to that. And so along with that lens, I went and picked this up today from Best Buy. I got a polarizer filter. As always with Sony's, you need to bring along a bunch of extra batteries for you. So I have two fresh ones. I have a fresh one in each of the cameras. This boy is charged up. Both of these are charging. And here I have this entire box full of batteries that are not charged right now. I might charge them before I head out. One other thing I will be bringing, though, not that has to do anything with the photos themselves, are some of my new stickers. So I don't know if you guys saw the post on my Instagram story, but I did get some stickers in the mail. But that's really going to be it. We're going to roll the cameras, going to roll the filters, and just going to bring some accessories. Just kind of going to roll light and roll quick. Hopefully this video pans out well. Hopefully I remember to get this camera out and vlog enough. Hopefully it's not just I film right before and then right as soon as I'm done. I want to get some of the experience, but I think that'll just have to come when it comes. I don't know if it'll happen. I hope it does, but I guess we'll just have to see. I will see you guys when I see you. So the shoot is about to start. I just got to the part of Knob Hill where everybody's hanging out, and the sun is just starting to go down. The skies are kind of colorful, nothing too crazy. I was kind of chilling in my car waiting until 8 p.m. when everything starts, which is in about 10 minutes. I'm excited to see how this goes. The location, just from what I can see, is kind of varied. A lot of cool places just to walk around, sit, use as background, stuff like that. So I really don't know what to expect, but I'm excited. It's something new, it's something fun to try, and I think it's going to go really well. All right, so we are at the shoot right now. I don't know how well you can hear me. I tried to get to a quiet spot, but there's a lot of people here, honestly. But this is a really, really kind of interesting experience. You can probably see all behind me exactly what's going on. There's just models kind of lined up along the wall, and people just kind of walking around taking pictures of it. You kind of just ask people, hey, and take a photo. They ask if you can shoot. It's just kind of a two-way street sort of thing. So I'm trying to get as many photos as I can. I'm noticing my batteries are running down very, very quickly, so I'm glad I grabbed multiple. But it's coming out pretty good so far. So, all right, so the night is still going on. It's still just kind of weird and crazy trying to get all the shots that I want. I don't even know how to fully verbalize what I'm thinking here. There's just so many different lighting options and people everywhere and photographers here and there that you have to go around, and it's all just very, very confusing, and I'm having to watch for traffic and all these other people. One thing I'm quickly realizing, having as nice as prime lenses can be, it's making it kind of difficult because, you know, we're on kind of like shallow sidewalks. It's like I'm shooting with my 85 1.8 and it's a little too far away, so I have to really have to back into the street to get, you know, to not crop the model. Or I have my A6000, which I threw a 50mm on.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Tara. What the was I saying? So I have my 50 on my A6000, which is like equivalent, like almost like an 85mm, but it almost wasn't. But it's just a better picture. Anyways, I'm noticing that it's kind of difficult to have a lot of variability with the prime lens. But I think we have like a half hour left or so. I'm gonna see what I can get. I'm not, you know, too worried about it. But we shall see. Alrighty, so I'm finally back in the car. I really did try to record everything I could. That was really hectic, honestly, and considering it was my first time, I was trying to figure everything out comfortably. So I got a couple clips. Hopefully you just watched them and, you know, the audio and everything was fine. I didn't have to trash them. But that was a really interesting experience, because like I've always been a very introverted person. I'm not very good at like confronting people, even in a very friendly way. So just kind of walking up to these people and being like, hey, do you want to shoot real quick? Or having people walk up to me and they'd be like, hey, do you want to take my picture? Was very foreign, but it was very cool. It was a really big learning experience for sure. And I'm really excited for the next one, just to see how different it is and to kind of practice these skills even more, because this was really super fun. I made tons of friends within a span of 2 hours. That's just my, you know, immediate kind of reaction to everything. It just ended here at 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go home, hopefully edit some photos, some photos tonight. Have them finished tomorrow probably, and maybe I'll record a couple more clips just kind of after I've digested the whole experience. I'll make a new clip and give you my thoughts on it then.
24 hours later.
What's up, you guys? So it's the night after the shoot. The shoot was last night on the 11th. Tonight is, well, technically right now it's 12:13 in the morning, so technically it's the 13th, but you know, who cares? All day today and a lot of the night last night I spent editing the photos, and wow, I was really honestly surprised how a lot of them came out. You know, while I was shooting them, I was having a lot of trouble with my shutter speed and my ISO, just because it was nighttime. There weren't a whole lot of lights, so trying to find the balance between, you know, not making it too grainy but also not making it too motion blurry, because I'm shooting at like 1/4 of a second or something like that, you know. So the photos themselves really fantastic. And now that I've had about a day to really digest, you know, kind of the shoot itself and the event itself, the more happy I am that I went. You know, it went by so quickly. It feels like so much happened, but it was barely 2 hours. Having the opportunity to meet so many new people, and I met, you know, like 5% of the people that were there, but having the opportunity to meet new people and connect with new people and talk with like-minded individuals who either, you know, shoot Sony or come from a landscape background, or, you know, whatever it may be, or this is their first street meet. The fact that I was able to find my crowd so quickly was really nice. I mean, those are just my kind of general thoughts about how the shoot was. I apologize that I wasn't able to get a whole lot of footage from it. Pretty much just those 2 clips and then the footage I recorded in my car. Like I said, I think I said this in one of those clips. I was rushing around so quickly, trying to get lenses changed and balance both cameras and make sure I got the right angle for everything, that vlogging just kind of skipped my mind, because I don't know why. I'm one of those people who always feels like I have to get the perfect shot, and if I miss a little opportunity for something, I feel really terrible about it. It was nice for those 2 clips to just make myself slow down for a sec, pull out the camera, and just talk for a sec and just appreciate what was going on. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is kind of a short video in terms of, you know, there was a lot of build up and then there's a lot of kind of after stuff, but the shoot itself, there was kind of, you know, not much to it. But I do want to thank you for watching anyways. If you want to throw a like down below, that'd be very much appreciated. If you want to leave me some suggestions for other events in and around Albuquerque like this down in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to flash a couple of the pictures that I edited, some of my favorites, on the screen here in just 1 second.
so that you can kind of see some of what I was able to capture. I'm planning a couple new videos that I'm planning on filming here in the next few days, and then editing in the day or two prior, or day or two after. It's late, I need to go to bed. And so, be sure to look out for those. I'll be teasing them a little bit on my Instagram, probably, if I remember to. So keep an eye out for those. And just again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great night.